Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Casillejos, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna.
Amy. I'm Lacey G.
And today we're breaking down Taylor's song, Come In With The Rain. Come In With The Rain was written by Taylor Swift and her frequent collaborator, Liz Rose, and it was on Taylor's 2009 Platinum Edition of Fearless. So what is Queen Taylor singing about in this, everybody?
Well, something new that I learned when I was doing my research for this, because we always learn new things when we're diving into Taylor songs. I didn't know that Come In With The Rain is an expression.
Yeah.
Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
No. I always thought it was just a Taylor Swift song.
And I know that because my dad used to say it to me a lot. Whenever we would do something stupid or dumb, he would say, "You guys don't have enough sense to come in with the rain."
Oh, okay. So I was trying to kind of figure out, because it says, come in with the rain is an old expression meaning that when bad times come, people come to their senses and realize what they wanted was there the whole time. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. But once again, I was like, Taylor.
It's like common sense. It's saying you don't have common sense, or,
gotcha.
And, and the way she's using it, something is going to turn back around eventually.
Yeah, she'll no longer wait around for the object of her affection to clue into the fact that they could be together if he bothered to pay attention to her.
When's the last time everyone jumped in rain puddles?
On accident, somewhat recently, because I was walking my dog. And he actually doesn't like being in the rain. He would rather come in with the... No, I'm not using the expression correctly. I still don't understand. I still, for some reason, cannot grasp it. I just know it as a Taylor Swift song. But yeah, I would say somewhat recently by accident.
Has anyone ever done it for fun, though?
Yeah, but it's been a while. I used to take the kids out when they were little.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing it with my kids right now. It's been raining a lot where we live, so my kids like jumping in the puddles in our driveway, and it's great. I love it.
Good pictures, too. They always got a smile on their face.
I don't want to put anyone on the spot, but is there another expression that you've heard that you don't understand?
Cut off my nose to spite my face.
Okay, well, I didn't. You tied it back to Taylor Swift. That's good.
Yeah.
This has no connection to Taylor Swift, but my mom would always say that's for the birds. Has anyone ever heard that?
What does that mean?
I have heard
It's
that.
for the birds. I mean, I guess like that's nonsense. It's stupid, I guess.
What does your
or
mom...
Peanut Gallery.
I know Peanut Gallery. I've heard that one before.
Does your mom know something about the whole eagle thing? The eagle sounds and the birds?
Can we call her next?
It has nothing to do with Taylor Swift.
Sure. Nothing ever has anything to do with Taylor Swift.
My stepdad always said, like a diamond in a goat's butt. And I think it just means that it shines. It just shines, in something nasty.
How would you, you say, oh, today you look like a diamond in a goat's butt.
Exactly.
So, Amy, have you ever used that? Besides this instance, have you ever used that?
We love to mention it, and we're probably not even using it in the right way all the time, but it's just so funny that we use it a lot to make fun of him.
Okay, so I know that was your dad who said that, but someone recently, I said something and they were like, you're turning into your mom. And I got so offended. And then I was like, why am I even mad about that? But just to say like you're turning into your mom. And I know we just blessed moms in a couple episodes ago, best day ever. But yeah, whenever somebody said that to me, I was so horribly offended. Then I was like, that's not even a bad thing. Why? But that's just your reaction. Like, ugh. So I was going to say you were turning into your dad, Amy, if you were to use that expression.
A little bit. It happens.
Another expression that I've heard Taylor use frequently, I think in 3 or 4 of her songs, is "The Road Less Traveled By," which is a poem by Robert Frost.
Yes!
Right? Yes. And I remember reading that poem back in high school. I remember being like, I'm never going to need this. And then once Taylor put it in a song, I was like, I'm so smart.
Yeah, you didn't appreciate it back in high school.
Right.
But now you're like, oh, it's such a deep meaning.
Yes, it means so much.
Okay, something I didn't appreciate. I'm getting way off subject, so I apologize. College. I didn't appreciate college at all. I ended up dropping out. Yeah, I checked the some college box. But I was taking geology classes and I had just gotten into radio and got a nice job. And I was like, when am I ever going to use this geology stuff? Now I can't keep a plant alive for anything. I kill absolutely everything. And I'm like, oh, I could have learned that back in college. Now I don't need a college degree to keep my plants alive. I'm good.
Well, do you prefer that?
Geology like stones and stuff?
But it still had planting. Yeah.
Earth. Earth?
I think.
Earth things. Yeah, like
Nick,
identify
I dropped
rocks.
out. I don't know.
thought-
I'm very unclear where that
thought
course ended up going.
I thought we were going to tie it into a diamond in a goat's butt somehow.
That would have been a very smart joke.
So Taylor Swift. Does anyone know who I couldn't find who she was specifically singing about. It was more just this idea of who she might be singing about. Like no one, I couldn't even find anyone like speculating who it's about.
It would date back really far to like her high school days because the first line of the song where she says, I could go back to every laugh, but I don't want to go there anymore. So remember in the Lover era when she released the journals?
Okay.
So in one of her journals, these lyrics were like scribbled alongside some of her personal drawings, and it was dated October 12th, 2006.
Oh, wow.
So if it was about a person, it'd be like whoever she was singing, you know,
Drew.
debut or even before that. Yeah, Drew, like her high school era, or, you know, maybe just like in general, she watched a movie and thought about it.
It's just an abstract, not about someone.
But
specific. What I do like about it is how she's saying, even then, even when, you know, people were accusing her at this time of being petty or just being all about love and all that, she's saying, I'm not going to beg anymore for this person to come back. I've said my piece. What goes around comes around. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And I'm not going to beg anymore. I've done that. I'm moving on.
I think my favorite part is when she says, I could stand up and write you a song, but I don't want to have to go that far. Because that's what she does. Is she writes songs. She's like, I could do that, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, she says, I'll leave the window open, but it's up to you now.
Come
Ball's
in with
your
the
court.
rain.
Yeah. I'm still not sure if you use
I
it.
don't.
sure
I don't
either.
get it. I'm so sorry. I just cannot grasp it.
Someone from Reddit said, I love the metaphor. Nothing is really explicitly stated. I've read somewhere that this song was written a long time ago about a breakup and was a fan favorite, but honestly, the song doesn't scream breakup song at me. I love the imagery of the rain. I love how it captures that feeling, and you can relate a lot of things to it, like the aftermath of a relationship or the fallout with a friend.
Yeah, see, there you go. And I think, I mean, I hate to say this about any of her songs, but when it comes to like all of the songs on Fearless, like Platinum Edition,
Don't say it.
this is near the bottom for me.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
yes.
Something has to go at the bottom.
Something
has
has
to.
to. Something has to.
I will say, when just I'll leave the window open, that part gets stuck in my head a lot.
Yeah.
Because is it because we all do it? Like, I love to open the window when
Maybe.
it's raining. It's like my favorite stormy thing to do.
And cold weather.
Yeah.
I love opening up the windows, and then Jeremy just
Really?
runs behind me. Yeah, my husband runs behind me and closes all of them, but I just love that fresh smell.
Ooh, y'all are crazy. I hate being cold and wet.
This could have been a good song if Taylor wanted to cover herself and change it up and put it on like folklore or something.
Ooh.
Because it's got the rain, it's got the vibes, the folklore Evermore era. When
Yeah, totally.
things are those would be good albums to put on to open your windows when it is raining.
Same aesthetic, same vibes.
So I'll give her that idea for the Folklore Platinum Edition whenever that comes out. Maybe she'll use it.
It could be one of those songs where, and again, talking about the day we get to see her perform live, that she like mixed, like if she does like a mashup of songs, like this could work with some Folklore Evermore songs, just
Good.
kind of throw them in there. You
Surely
know?
she sings about rain in those songs at some point, right?
She sings about rain like every other song.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to do a rain episode.
It would, that,
Put that on
yeah.
our list.
Yes.
Writing it
Ever-growing
down now.
list. Our list that we'll never be able to accomplish.
Yes, we're going to come in with the rain.
Well, that's it for this episode of 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Be sure to subscribe to us anywhere podcasts are found, and join us next time. It's going to be a fun one. It's posted right now, and we are going to be discussing underrated Taylor Swift songs.
Thanks for listening to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.